Hello everyone, good morning. Thanks for attending the Snowflake demo session. So first two demo sessions are totally free. It's like, so here we are going to talk about what is Snowflake, why Snowflake came into the picture, and why IT industry is using Snowflake, what are the importance of Snowflake. Okay, this and all we are going to talk about in today's session. Okay, let's get started. So about trainer, it's like about me. So my name is Vinod. I'm having around 10 plus years of IT experience in IT. So I started my journey with the TCS and currently working in one of the MNCs. Okay. So my current role is it's like a technical lead. So I do have experience with the 4+ years in a Snowflake, and I do teach MuleSoft, SQL, and Python, and I have worked on Databricks and Java Spring Boot. Coming to prerequisites and frequently asked questions. Okay. So before going to learn Snowflake, okay, is there any prerequisites? It is required. So do we need to know any programming languages like Java, Python, .NET, etc.? Definitely no. So if you have any knowledge, then that is value add for your resume. Okay. Then I'm from networking admin. So I'm from non-IT. So can I learn MuleSoft? Yes, definitely. Sorry, not MuleSoft. Snowflake. Definitely yes. Okay, definitely yes. So what is the CTC that I can expect? Okay, this is totally depends on how we are going to provide, how we are going to give your interview. Okay, so this is current market. It's like 1:3 ratio. Suppose you're having 3 years of experience. Okay, definitely I can say like, okay, 1:3 means, okay, 3:3, 3 into 3, it's like a 9 LPA. So this is minimum. So max it's 14 to 15 also it is there. Okay, so this is depends on interview. Okay, how we are going to perform. Next, so here, do I need to write any coding? It's like no coding versus low coding. Yes, definitely. If it is IT industry means, okay. So any tool or any technology, so there is a coding. But here, what we are going to do, we are going to write SQL scripts. That's it. Okay. The first 5 sessions we are going to talk about SQL only. Don't worry about SQL also. If you don't know SQL also, I'll teach you from beginning. Okay. But try to understand what are the prerequisites before going to learn Snowflake. Okay. What should we learn before starting this course? So if you have basic knowledge on SQL or database, that is enough. If you don't know also, I'll teach you from beginning. Next, the main prerequisite is it's like practice and dedication. So it's very, very important. Even if you don't know anything, I mean, if you don't know the knowledge on SQL or CSV or JSON, I'll teach you from beginning. That's not a problem. But here, the practice and dedication is very, very important. What we are going to do in real-time classes, it's like 1 hour I'm going to teach you. I'm going to take a class for 1 hour. Next 2 hours every day, 2 to 3 hours, you have to practice. Okay. So once you practice, then only you will gain the knowledge. Okay. So that is the reason I have mentioned. What is the prerequisite here? Practice and dedication. Okay. That's it. If you don't know anything, if you don't know the knowledge on SQL and database also, that is also fine. Next, coming to Snowflake. What is Snowflake? Snowflake is a cloud-based data warehouse platform. Snowflake, the very first point, it is like Snowflake is a cloud-based data warehouse platform. Okay, what is cloud? Cloud is nothing but it's like the services running over the internet. Suppose the real-time example, suppose Gmail. So without internet, we are able to open Gmail? No. Okay. The services running over the internet. We do have G Photos. It's like Google Photos. Okay. Once you create Gmail, you can access it anywhere. Suppose now we are in a Bangalore. Okay. I'll travel Bangalore to Hyderabad. If I go to any internet cafe, there I can open my Gmail. So you may get it out. Okay, we have opened our account in Bangalore, then how we are going to open in Hyderabad? So because it's a cloud. So everything it is cloud. Cloud is nothing but, okay, the services running over the internet. Just we need internet, that's it. So here, the Snowflake also one of the cloud-based data warehouse platform. Again, coming to data warehouse. What is data warehouse? Okay, so data warehouse, it's not a database. So here, it work like a database, but data warehouses are mainly we are going to use it for to store historical data. Historical data. So history we are going to store. So why do we need to store this kind of history? First of all, okay. If you observe, okay, DMart. If you observe DMart, okay. So I want to see the sales for 2023 and 2024 and 2022. So this 2022 and 2023, this years of data, we are going to store it in data warehouses. Okay. Data warehouses, mainly we are going to store it for historical data. So why this historical data? For data analytical purpose. Data analytical. So why do we need to analyze? First of all, why do we need to analyze? Okay, see the reports are going to generate like this. Okay, the reports. Okay. Going forward, you are also going to work on this kind of reports. Okay, how to generate, don't worry, but try to understand the concept. So here, why do we need to generate reports? So based on these reports, the clients or POs, it's like product owners or customers or end users, so they can decide. Okay, if you observe DMart, okay, so what kind of products, we need to provide, we need to, we need to give 30% offer. So why do we need to provide offers? Sometimes if you observe 50%, 60% offers. So because the sales are very less, because the sales are very less. So that is the reason they are going to provide the offers. So if we provide offers, so what people will do, what we do, okay? So we are going to buy more products. Okay, this kind of analysis, this kind of analysis. So how are we doing? By using Power BI, Tableau. Okay, there are many tools. But before this, where are we storing our data? We are going to store our data in data warehouses. Okay, that is the theory of data warehouse. Okay. Now, Snowflake is a cloud-based data warehouse platform. It is founded in 2012, but last 3 to 4 years, it became very popular. So why it has become very popular? I'll show you one diagram here. So if you observe this diagram, okay. So in today's, okay, in real-time world, so we are generating every day. It's like 328 millions of terabytes. Terabytes. See, we have KBs, MBs, GBs, and TBs, terabytes. 328 billions of terabytes. So we need to store this kind of data, right? So where are we storing? We are going to store it in our warehouses. Warehouses. Okay. So here we are storing our Facebook data and Gmails, Instagram, YouTube. Not only this, even we are maintaining mods, right? So there is one example I have given, DMod, and there are some companies, XYZ company. I want to store my employee data. Okay, everything. Okay. So not only this social media, okay. So this is one of the example. So that is the reason. So data warehouses came into the picture, and nowadays everything we are going to store it into our cloud. Okay, cloud. So that is the main reason. Next one. So what are we doing with Snowflake? So Snowflake, mainly we are going to use it for data storage, data processing, and analytical solutions. So you have to remember all these points. Even this is very, very important for interviews. Okay. As well as someone is going to ask, okay, suppose, what is the course you are doing? Snowflake. What is Snowflake? Why do we need to use Snowflake? So by the time you have to answer for this, okay? You have to answer. So here, mainly it is going to support for data storage, data processing, and data analytical solutions. Next, it built on top of AWS, Azure, or GCP. See, Snowflake doesn't have any own infrastructure. It is works mainly on AWS cloud or Azure cloud or GCP cloud. I'll tell you how this is going to work at the end of this session, okay? When we are going to create Snowflake account, okay? But try to remember these points. That is enough. So here we are going to store structured data, semi-structured data, and unstructured data. What is structured data? Structured data is nothing but it's like a CSV or Excel. It's like comma separated values. So the data is in a tabular format. So this is called structured format. What is semi-structured data? So it's like JSON or XML or Parquet. Okay. So going forward, you are going to learn JSON and all. So it's like, suppose it's a name, it's like a key value format. Name, it's a nani, suppose. So this is one of the key and value format. So what is unstructured data? Unstructured data is nothing but it's like images, videos, okay, documents, PDFs, okay. So this is called unstructured data. So it is going to support, Snowflake is going to support, okay, structured data, semi-structured data, and unstructured data. Next, the very, very important point, it's available as a software as a service model. What is SaaS model? What is SaaS model? So here, you no need to install any software in order to practice. In order to practice Snowflake, you no need to install any software. Just you need to create one account in Snowflake. Snowflake is going to provide 30 days free trial account. And I'll tell you how to create for 120 days free trial account also. Okay, don't worry. So we need to create one free trial account for practicing purpose. You can practice, okay, you can practice all your SQLs here, okay, all your SQLs and Snowflake concepts, Snowflake concept. So once again, so what is Snowflake? Snowflake is a cloud-based data warehouse platform. Mainly, we are going to use it for data storage, data processing, and data analytical solutions. It built on top of AWS, Azure, or GCP. Here we can store structured data, semi-structured data, and unstructured data, and it's available as a SaaS model. Okay. Suppose someone is going to ask in an interview, you have to explain these points. It's very, very important. You can make a note of it. Okay. After this class. Now, in real time, what is the work we are doing? Okay. Just I'll give you few points here. So this is the Snowflake part. Snowflake part. So there is a data in AWS or Azure, okay, some external sources. So what we can do, we are going to create a stage. We are going to create a stage. You are going to learn what is stage and what is pipe and all, okay. First, we are going to create a stage. From here, you are going to create a pipe. okay, to load the continuous data flow. Then the data we are going to store it into our tables. So this is my Snowflake table. From here, BI team, okay, they are going to pick it up. They are going to analyze the data. Okay. So here, normally we need ETL tools. ETL is nothing but extract, transform, and load. But here, Snowflake itself inbuilt, okay, without using any third-party tool, we can perform ETL and ELT operations. Okay, this is one of the good feature. So normally we do have ETL tools. It's like Talent, Informatica, okay, to process this data, okay, MuleSoft, everything. But here it is not required. It's like a serverless, okay. So here itself we do have a features, okay. So without using any third-party tool, we can load the data into our Snowflake tables. Now, why Snowflake is more popular? So it's a cloud-based data warehouse, okay. So you can access, suppose you can create one account today in Bangalore. You can travel to Goa or Hyderabad, okay, wherever it is, okay. Once you create Snowflake account here, then if you remember your username and password, you can access it anywhere. You can access it anywhere, okay. And also there is no infrastructure cost and everything, okay. So this and all we are going to talk about going forward session. Don't worry. So pay for what you use model. So what is pay for what you use model? Suppose you are going to take Netflix subscription, Netflix, you can consider as 2K for 1 month, 2000 for 1 month. Either if you use or without use, what we need to do? We need to pay this amount. But here it is not like this. So whatever the amount of data we are storing, it's like suppose you are storing 100 MB of data or 1 GB of data or 1 TB of data. Okay. So based on this only you are going to pay. It's not required to pay the entire amount. So that is the reason pay for what you use model. Okay, it is going to follow. Next, flexible storage services. Okay, you can store structured data, semi-structured data, and unstructured data. So here, data recovery, data backup, data sharing, and data masking. So data recovery, suppose you are going to drop your table. Unfortunately, you have dropped your table or database. So you no need to contact DBA team, database administration team. So we do have an undrop. Okay, there are few keywords we have to use. Okay, data recovery it is available. Data backup. For data backup, we are going to use zero copy cloning. Sharing, okay, I have a table or database. I want to share it with some other user. Yes, we can do. Masking, suppose I have phone number. I want to mask. It's like I want to provide, I want to make it as security. I want to make it as secure. Yes, like this we can mark it. Okay. If you observe some website, okay, your credit card number or debit card number, last 4 digits only, it is going to display. Rest everything it is a masking. Okay, this kind of flexibility it is available in Snowflake. Next, it is easy to process semi-structured data. Suppose I have a JSON data and XML data. Yes, we can easily process this. If you want to integrate any ETL tools and visualization tools, yes, there are some options to integrate with these tools. Okay. So here, without using Power BI also, so there itself, we do have. Even we use Power BI, Tableau for analytical solutions, but Snowflake itself, it is going to display the graphs. Okay. So whatever the data model you are going to prepare, based on this, it is going to draw the charts. Okay. Now coming to job market on Snowflake. Okay. So why we are going to learn the courses normally? So it's like for job only, right? Okay. So definitely for job. So how the job market? Okay. Suppose if I learn this Snowflake, so am I going to survive in IT, or whether I'll get a job or not? Okay. You may have this kind of questions. Okay. I'm going to clear all those questions if you have any at the end of the session. Don't worry. So here, most of the organizations nowadays moving to cloud. So we do have MS SQL, Oracle. So this and all on-prem. Okay. It's not like cloud databases. Okay. From on-premises to cloud, they are moving. If it is on-premise means, okay, so the services running in your local system, only those persons can have access. If it is cloud means you can access it in anywhere and anyone can access if they knows your username and password. And also, why do we need to move from traditional to cloud? So same like, okay, suppose we are staying in 1 BHK, 1 BHK, the rent is suppose 20K. Suppose I want to move it into 2 BHK. So this is in some other place. It's like Puram. This is for in e-city, electronic city. So this is very cost. But here it is little bit cheaper. And also it's a 2 BHK house. So here we do have more space. So compared to 1 BHK, and also the rent is very less. So that is the reason we move, right? The same way here, from traditional warehouses to cloud warehouses. Why we are moving? So because of flexibility. Okay, because of flexibility and the cost, mainly cost. Okay, that is the reason nowadays all the companies are moving to cloud. So this is also one of the reason. Next, all major companies are recruiting Snowflake developers. So it's like there are a number of openings in TCS, SCL, Infosys, Wipro. So not only this, okay, there are many, but few I have given here. So you can expect 4 to 5 interviews in a week. So that's not a problem, but you have to be prepared well. Next, all you need to know is the concept and practicing the queries. So this is very important. Now, what are the prerequisites? I told you, right? Okay. If you have basic SQL knowledge or database knowledge, that is enough. Even if you don't know, this, that is also fine. I'll teach you from beginning. Okay. I'll teach you from beginning. So this is the SQL roadmap, which we are going to talk about from tomorrow onwards. From tomorrow onwards. So what is DDL? What is DQL? First of all, what is SQL? And how to create database? How to create table? What are number functions, string functions, date functions, data types, numerics, strings, date and times, okay, joins, okay. So everything, what is group by, what is having. So this is the roadmap. So first 5 days we are going to talk about SQL. See, there are few people, they know already SQL, but there are few, they don't have any knowledge. Okay, that is the reason. I'll start with SQL, first 5 classes. Then we are going to start with the Snowflake. So this is the SQL roadmap we are going to learn. Next, the course content. Okay. So here, apart from that 5 classes, okay, apart from that 5 classes, 5 SQL classes. So introduction to Snowflake, getting started and trial account creation. Okay. So this one we are going to create today. Okay. This one we are going to create today. Next, Snowflake Web UI and SnowSQL, and how to create warehouses, how to create databases. schemas, and tables. What is the Snowflake architecture? What is micropartition and clustering? And how to load the data and transform the data? What are external stages and internal stages? How to work with rejected records? Suppose you are having 100 records in a file, while loading 20 records are failing. How to work with this? And how to create AWS free trial account and AWS to Snowflake integration you are going to learn. And how to load the data from AWS and Azure to Snowflake. What is Snowflake pricing and editions? How to process semi-structured data. Snowpipe. Okay, how to create continuous data flow by using Snowpipe. What is cache concepts? What is time travel and file shape? In order to retrieve any historical data, okay, within 90 days, how to retrieve this? Okay, what is zero copy cloning? How to swapping the tables and types of tables? How to provide the grants? What type of views it is available? Okay, materialized views, secure views, okay, and data masking. I want to secure my data. I want to share my data. So here I want to schedule. Okay, normally we need to use Control M or any third party tools, but here it is not required any tools. Okay, Snowflake itself inbuilt features it is available. How to create a task and how to schedule a task. Stream for CDCs. Okay, it's like change data capture. I have a table, source table and target table. So without manual intervention, I want to move this data. Okay, so how to create a stream? What is UDF? User defined functions, stored procedures. So this is the entire course syllabus, okay, which you are going to learn. Don't worry about the course content and all, okay. I'll teach you. I'll give you the not only 100%, I'll give you 200%, okay. But what you need to do is you need to practice. That's it, okay. Just you need to practice. Next, along with this course, project deployment, CI/CD. It's like normally DevOps team is going to take care of CI/CD integration, but as a developer, if you know this, okay, it's a value add for your resume. How to move the data from dev region to QA, from QA to prod. Okay, these are the regions. Next, real-time project flow. Okay, so how real time? Okay, in real time, how data flow is going to happen? Interview questions and tips, resume preparation. Then finally, data migration using ADF, Azure Data Factory. Suppose, okay, by using Azure Data Factory, also how we can migrate from one database to another database. And I'm going to take 2 to 3 classes for DBT. So it's like data build tool. In order to create data models, okay, we are going to use DBT. So this is the course syllabus. This is the course syllabus and the course duration. Course duration, it will be 30 sessions. So and totally it's like 35 and 5 SQL classes. It's like totally 40 sessions it will come. Okay, totally 40. So the mode of the class, it will be offline and online. If you come for offline, there are so many benefits. Okay, there are so many benefits. It's like it's not only like 1 hour training. Okay, so 1 hour I will teach you. 2 to 3 hours you are going to practice in our institution itself. Okay, if you have any doubts, if you stuck somewhere, I'll be there. Okay, I'll be there, or our trainers will be there. They are going to help you. Even if it is an online also, if we stuck somewhere, the next class, okay, before going to start the class or after completion of the class, we are going to talk about your doubts. So this is about course duration. This is about course duration. So why snows of trainings? Okay, so there are many websites. It's available in a Google. Okay, but so everything can we learn by using Google? No. So we need a guidance. We need a guidance. So here, what I will do is I'll give you the job oriented training and real time use cases and interview preparation. So these three things are very, very important. Okay. So that is the reason that training is very important. The training is very important. Then finally I can say like, okay, you can attend the classes and read and practice and prepare and get a job. So this is the project architecture. So this is the project architecture. What you are going to do, okay, as a Snowflake developer, what you are going to do. So once you join any organization, okay, so we do have a data. It's like a source. Our target is Snowflake. So here, POs, product owners, or BI team, okay. Suppose you can consider as there is a data in MySQL or Oracle, okay. From here, the data is going to store it into AWS first. This is the first step. So here, not only AWS, so here you are going to learn Azure integration also, okay, Azure. So this is also part of the course content. From here, we are going to take the data and we are going to store it into data warehouses. We'll talk about later what is this bronze, silver, and gold and all, okay. So this is the medallion project architecture. So in the data warehouses, just we are going to create different schemas, okay, different schemas. So here we are going to use DBT for data transformations, okay. From here, once you transform the data and the data models, so Power BI team or Tableau or Quick, okay, there are many tools in the market, depends on project architecture. So they are going to take and they are going to visualize. So not only from on-premise database to cloud, okay. So we do have web apps, or IoTs, Internet of Things, or sensors, okay, or sensors. Suppose I want to calculate the weather reports. I want so I want to calculate my weather report. Suppose so already we do have APIs, okay. By using this APIs, we are going to grab the data and we are going to keep it into AWS or Azure. So from here, we are going to take the data and we are going to store it into data warehouses. So here we are going to do data cleaning, okay, data cleaning, okay. After the data cleaning, we are going to create the data models. So these data models, the business analytical teams, they are going to use it, okay. Business intelligence teams, okay, BI team or BA teams, okay. So whatever it is. So this is the project architecture. At the end, we are going to practice this, okay, practice. So not only one source, okay, from cloud, okay, there is a data in Azure SQLs, okay, Azure SQL. From there also, we are going to take the data and we are going to store it into our data warehouses. So everything we are going to move it into a cloud. Everything we are going to move it into cloud. So Snowflake is the one of the cloud-based data warehouse platform. Mainly, we are going to use it for data processing, data storage, and analytical solutions. Okay. So this is the project architecture we are going to talk about at the end of the course. Okay. Now it is built on AWS or Azure or GCP, right? Okay. Now we'll see. We'll create one sample account. Now simply we'll create one sample account. So this is your task. So what you need to do, just go through this video once again and prepare your notes. Just create one Snowflake account. So in order to create Snowflake account, just type app.snowflake.com. App.snowflake.com. Click on sign up. Click on sign up. So here you can see start your 30 days free trial account. Okay. Now I want to create as a 120 days free trial account. So this is totally free. You no need to install any softwares. You no need to install any softwares. So here just a type trial equal to student. Trial equal to student. See here, if you observe this page, so it is for 30 days free trial. I'll give you this link in a video description. Don't worry. Just take this one and create one free trial account, whatever I'm going to follow now. So this is totally free for 120 days. Okay. Now you can create any account. Okay. 30 days account or 120 days. So they are going to provide $400 worth for free usage. Okay. So they are going to provide. So how this cost is going to calculate, everything you are going to learn going forward. So here you can type, I'm going to provide my institution name or channel name. Okay. The company email. So here you can provide your email ID. So company email ID in this is your email ID you need to provide. The role. Okay, you can keep any role, that's not a problem. Data engineer, India. Okay. So click on continue. Observe here. So these three are the editions. There is one more edition, it is there. I'll tell you later. Okay. Standard edition, enterprise edition, business critical. Okay. So you can choose enterprise edition here. So Snowflake is built on top of Azure, AWS, or GCP, right? Okay. It is going to work on mainly with these three platforms. You can choose any platform. If you want, you can choose Azure. If you want, you can choose AWS. So here, whatever you are going to practice, the data is going to store it in these data centers. Okay, these data centers. So Snowflake don't have their own infrastructure. It is built on top of Azure, AWS, or GCP. Okay. So select this option, enterprise, and select any one of these. Okay. I'm going to choose Azure here. So here you can select your nearby data center. Okay. Any data center is fine, but here I have selected Central India, Pune. Click on this checkbox. Click on get started. Okay. There is a security check. It is going to ask, okay, states, just you need to select this. So where and all it is present. To verify. See, these questions are not mandatory. If you want, you can skip this, or you want to provide something, yes, you can select, okay, training or certification or personal learning and development, or click on skip. So here we are going to use mainly SQL. So load data. See now. So once you sign up, then you need to activate your account, okay? You can check your email ID. So this is my email ID, which I have given. Go to your email. So here, what you need to do is, you need to activate your account first. Click to activate. It's very important. So here you are going to set up your username and password. So I'm going to keep it as ViTech 25. This is my username. So if you want, you can keep it as your name. That's not a problem. And password should be uppercase and lowercase and one special symbol. Click on get started. Click on get started. Click on skip for now. So this is the Snowflake. Wait a second. Let me sign out. Let me sign out. Okay. Once you sign out, okay, what you can do? You can go to your email ID. Okay, always. You can go to your email ID. So once you create your username and password, there is one dedicated login URL. Okay, always. You have to remember this username and password and this dedicated login URL. It's very, very important. Now copy this dedicated login URL and go to any browser. And here you can provide your username and password. So username and password. So here you no need to install any software. So this is enough. Suppose you may get it out. Okay. After completion of my trial, what I need to do? You can create n number of accounts. Okay. That's not a problem for practicing purpose. But in real time and all, you no need to create any accounts. Okay. They are going to provide, your organization is going to provide. Okay. These credentials. If you observe here, $400 credit left. How many days? Okay, 120 days. Okay, it's like 119 days are left. Okay, so here we do have these options: home, search, projects, data products, monitoring, admin, and all. As of now, just concentrate only plus create button. Okay, here you can select SQL worksheet. For practicing purpose, they have already given some databases. Okay, but tomorrow onwards we are going to create how to create database. Okay, so these are the default databases: Snowflake and Snowflake sample data. Okay, how we are going to create our own database, how we are going to create our own schemas, how we are going to create your tables. Okay, this and all we are going to learn from tomorrow. But here if you observe here, so these are the schemas. Okay, here we do have a customer table. Okay, we do have a customer table. So here you can select which database I want to run a query here. Okay. In order to fetch the values, select star from table name. Select star from customer. I want only top 5 records. Select this one. Press Control Enter or click on this button. Run. See here. So this is the data. This is the data which it is available. So here itself, it is going to work as like, okay, data visualization tool. See here, charts. Okay, you're going to learn about this. Okay, without using Power BI or Tableau also, here itself we can generate the reports. Okay, here itself we can generate the reports. So these are all you're going to learn. But today, what you need to do, just you need to create one account. Just create one account, Snowflake account. Okay, just create one Snowflake account and just make a note of what is Snowflake and where we are using Snowflake. Okay, the first 5 points. So if you have any questions, you can ask me now. So that's it for today. If you have any questions, okay, you can feel free to email me or you can ping me in a WhatsApp group. So that's it for today. We'll see you in a tomorrow session. Thank you and happy learning.